The Summer Deadman tournament is well underway, with only a few days until the competition reaches its conclusion. This Saturday you'll be able to watch everything live on twitch.tv/oldschoolrs. From 7:30 PM BST, mods Archie and Aiza, joined by casters Pure Spam and Revan, will be hosting the Deadman event from the ESL studio in Leicester. Not only will you get to see who walks away with the grand prize of $20,000, 4 of Old School's top Deadman streamers will also be playing live on stage from the studio. The players appearing on stage will be Skillspecs, Manked, R. Robert, and MMORPG. Let's take a look at their progress in this tournament so far and enjoy a few of the highlights. First up is Skillspecs. In this tournament, Skillspecs has qualified on 2 accounts. After getting started on his first account and getting his range to a respectable level, he started up his second account to do Barrows runs and PK. Unfortunately for Jay, he did not get off to the smoothest of starts.
My dude! What the hell?
But it was far from all bad for the Goblin.
Pog champs! Oh my diddly.
Unfortunately, multi-logging is not without its risks.
No!
As Jay has continued to PK and run through Barrows on the Goblin, he's managed to train his range to over 90 on his main account. We'll see on Saturday just how far his efforts get him. Next up is MMORPG. Right off the bat, Curtis focused on getting his ranged and his magic as high as possible, and of course doing so while training up Slayer. He's continued to grind Slayer throughout the week, and he set himself up with some seriously high combat stats in the process.
Boom! Let's go, baby! And now we are 90, 90, 90, 99, 94, 70 prayer. Boom! PogChamp stats.
Unlocking high-level Slayer tasks like Gargoyles along the way has allowed Curtis to make quite a bit of money as well. He's currently nearing 85 Slayer and has hopes of landing himself a whip in time for the end of the tournament this Saturday. R. Robert has taken his usual approach of getting his melee stats as high as possible as fast as possible. Alongside that, he's been grinding away on a secondary account to make himself some money. On his main, he's achieved 90 plus in all of his melee stats, as well as 93 ranged. He tried his luck at Barrows in the hopes of snagging some decent gear, and he had a fair bit of luck.
And the loot it. Oh my god, that's exactly what I want. Holy sh**. Holy f***. 9 brews as well. No. No way.
In the remaining days of the tournament, he plans to continue grinding away his Slayer and combat stats, as well as continuing to run Barrows chests. Notorious for picking on streamers during Deadman, you'll definitely want to keep an eye on Robert this Saturday. And finally, Manked. Manked is always one to watch during Deadman, and he proved this once again during the Deadman Final playtest last week. He made it all the way to the final fight against Ditterbitter, and fell just short of victory. In the tournament itself, Manked has qualified on 3 accounts. While he fished and made money on his secondary accounts, on his main he is focused on getting quests out of the way early on. Overall, he did well to avoid PKers, but he did suffer 1 fatal encounter.
Here goes nothing. Is there going to be a team in here? I'm not going to be able to tank this, am I? So, yeah, okay, Monkey Madness is being camped. So there I lost probably like 20k, so it's not the end of the world.
By day 2, he had King's Ransom, Lunar Diplomacy, Monkey Madness, and countless other quests out of the way. This has left him plenty of time to grind up his stats for Saturday. And that sums up the progress of the guys performing on stage, but of course there are thousands of other players participating from all over the world. Everything will be kicking off at 7:30 PM BST this Saturday on twitch.tv/oldschoolrs. Make sure to tune in, as you are not going to want to miss the final. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will see you next time.